What's good, everybody? Welcome to Observe and Proceed, or welcome back where I observe and proceed to react. And I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. This is the first video of the year that I'm dropping. It's going to be a lot more to come. Please like and subscribe. But anyway, today we're back to the LA scene. LA police chases happened earlier today in the morning. I haven't even seen it. I just saw the video and went straight to react. So let's all see it together right now. Let's get right into it.
Hey, we got a pursuit happening out here, and it's going to be in Beverly Hills.
There
but
we
it
go.
started in the Hollywood area, Wilshire Division.
Running the red, the
LAPD,
bus
you see him
stopped.
right there. He actually stopped at that stoplight. We're trying to make our way over there, get a better angle.
Yeah, he wasn't
on it.
trying to
It
get
was
in an
on Wilshire
accident.
Boulevard. For the
But obviously the cop's sirens probably had everyone stop, so you're ready in a chase.
most part, making his way westbound, very busy out here. He's been picking all the very
Yeah, 9 in the
busy
morning,
streets
people are getting
right
to
there.
work.
Eastbound on Wilshire.
Is it 9? Yeah, it's about
Hang on,
8:49
coming up on San
a.m.
Vicente, so we should see him pop out here in just a moment. There they are. Look at that. So at any rate,
Look at that.
they're in the air, on
Stu.
the ground. But most important is this is a lot of busy streets out here, and there's been a lot of traffic.
He's the best at
a couple of times.
he's the best commentator as far as the helicopter chases. Fox News, I guess, Scott Fox.
See it right there, getting kind of behind some other vehicles. It is going to be a difficult pursuit for LAPD. They actually backed off a couple of times here, but they now have re-engaged.
That's what they do. They back off.
That vehicle moving along at, I would say, normal speeds, but the traffic is really what I'm concerned about. I'm afraid this person
Get all them
is gonna
pools and
crash
them
into
high
somebody.
rises, huh?
Maybe, and
that's
that,
Beverly
of
Hills,
course,
all right.
this public safety is what everybody's worried about. Let me
Oh.
gather my thoughts, send it back to you.
He's swerving like
for just
that.
a moment.
The driver losing control just a little bit over here.
Not really, he just
Call of a
swerved.
stolen car, LAPD in pursuit. We picked it up there in the Beverly Hills area. Obviously not the LAPD's jurisdiction, but they're following this through now on the westbound Wilshire, which will take it through
Wilshire.
into the Brentwood area. And there
Really
you see,
busy street.
This driver driving around cars, doing something, some illegal actions here.
Not sure why he would
This
take
is some
Wilshire.
really
though,
tight spaces here at a really busy hour.
Probably try to get to the
and then
405 or
some
something.
red lights there. He was fishtailing not too long ago, so you wonder what the plan is here and where he plans to go. It's actually pretty rare that you see pursuits happen in this neighborhood, Stu.
He's pretty far from the 405, actually.
You know what? I would say that fishtailing right there might have been actually on purpose.
That's a Kia.
I think some of these moves, a lot of these guys and gals that are in these stolen vehicles getting a little hip to what,
He stole a
what
Kia.
law enforcement is looking for. I don't want to.
Yeah, everyone steals those cars, huh?
Psychology of pursuits and car chases, but a lot of these guys and gals, they starting to learn like, oh, you know what? Let me drive against traffic. Let me start doing some really crazy stuff, and law enforcement will back off. That little
They do
swerve
back
that we
off.
saw right there, it almost looked like that might have been almost intentional. They're saying stolen car, straight stolen. So I'm kind of wondering why.
See, people are figuring out the LAPD. They watch these chases. They see the LAPD backs off. So they, I'm just gonna go steal a vehicle, and if they come behind me, I know they're gonna back off. I'm not even tripping. See, LAPD, your tactics, man. Your tactics are not that great.
Continuing with this pursuit, but especially when it is so tight and so busy out here. Right now, though, this is going to be on Wilshire Boulevard. You can clearly see it. We're in the mid-city area. So the traffic is kind of thinning out, getting a little bit less than out here right now. But it's going to get thick again here in just a moment or two. They actually were trying to take advantage of some of that. Here we go, hard turn, making a turn here on the
intersection.
Going to be heading out towards onto La Brea.
Onto La Brea.
So,
He is taking the big
to where
streets,
this
the
whole thing
main
started.
streets.
But they were actually going to try to take advantage of some of that traffic out here and try to get some spike strips involved.
Oh.
But, this one right here against traffic coming up on that solid red, busy intersection, very busy. LAPD, they've got their lights and sirens. They're going to make their way through there safely.
And that's why the cars
But this
aren't
pursuit of
going.
This, Kia, this thing's still moving out here, pretty good clip. A lot of swerving, getting close to a lot of other other civilian vehicles. Thank goodness we have not seen any pedestrians out here.
Okay,
As he
so,
says that, we
Stopping
saw him.
behind that vehicle and
on La Brea, going northbound on La Brea from the Wilshire area.
right.
And obviously La Brea, a major thoroughfare there through the mid-city area, and then they'll be approaching.
But I wonder how this popped off, because it's really early in the morning. Like, it's kind of really early for a chase. That's strange.
Third, and then Melrose, call of a stolen car, and it looks like despite being followed by these black and whites, the driver is not stopping. If anything, trying to evade police there, and driving still, even though only 42 miles per hour, still pretty dangerous. They're driving
Right.
on the shoulder, driving in the bus lane, going through intersections, and weaving through cars here.
Well, you know, the 42, it kind of gives you an idea. Like right now, it's dropping down to 30s. But you see how fast he's moving by all these other vehicles and all those erratic moves out there. Hey, you know what? We were
He's
just
not
talking
going
about
that
all those
fast.
potholes. Wouldn't it be ironic if one of those potholes took this car out? Maybe get him a flat
pothole
tire.
from the
He is kind of using
rain.
the far right and also the far left.
That's another
lanes
thing. That
right
there's a
now.
lot of like new dangerous stuff that popped out on the road because it's been raining over here for like a week straight. And yeah, people are popping tires left and right and all types of stuff. That's a true story.
Now, though, look at that. He's starting to speed up again. And like you said, 40 miles an hour doesn't sound that fast, but everybody else is going about 20, so he's doubling what's going on down there. Also, if somebody steps out or if there's something in that lane, he might be blocked in there.
Honestly,
and
I'm
that
driving
might cause that collision
this
because
fast,
he's got
bro,
traffic
regularly, bro.
on the other side of him.
It's not really
Right now,
that
though,
fast.
Doesn't seem too concerned about what's going on around him. That does concern me. I'm sure that concerns law enforcement as well. That's kind of unusual. Oh, he's got a car in front of him trying to
That car is
squeeze
just
through there.
parked.
Looks like that pickup truck either stalled or maybe just stopped
What the
because he heard
hell?
the sirens. But it is definitely an unusual pursuit.
Yeah, you're
When
supposed
is
to get
we
out
have
the
a
way.
normal one?
This dude just
Right
parked
now, though,
right
the
there.
real concern is going to be the traffic, is going to be civilians on the roadway. He seems to be staying
Oh, of course, every Fox broadcast.
in the mid-city area, but northbound on La Brea, we're going to be coming up the 3rd Street here pretty shortly. I venture to say we're going to start seeing some more heavy traffic once again. LAPD, they've got a difficult job to begin with this morning, even more difficult, trying to keep the public safe and to bring this person to justice.
All right.
So, call the initial call came in, Stu, as you said, for a stolen vehicle. We've seen this pursuit so far go from Beverly Hills to Mid-Wilshire, and now we're entering West Hollywood. On some congested streets, it looks a little bit more open right now, but we've seen this driver. Can you get a sense of, is it just the one driver in the car?
He is
or are
taking
there
the
multiple
big,
people
big,
inside? Have you been able to see?
crowded streets, though.
You know, it's been those tinted windows make it difficult for law enforcement and Skybox. We will try to make an effort to get around there. When he was on Wilshire, the biggest concern was all those high buildings. We didn't want to lose him going behind a building and possibly making a turn, and we're going to miss it. Right now, La Brea a little bit easier, but we'll try to get. I'll try to get Dylan to join in a little bit. Maybe we can get over to the.
Okay,
front
now
of the
he's in
vehicle
Hollywood.
and take a look in through the windscreen, as it would be. Right now, though, clearly we know that there is a driver. It's definitely not a Waymo. But at any rate, LAPD.
That'd be hilarious if a
big
Waymo
task
went on a
right now,
chase. I
keeping
want
the
to see.
public
It's gonna
safe.
happen one
And
day.
of course, when we start getting up in the north on La Brea, as we're getting closer to West Hollywood, look at all that traffic. Look at those red lights. That one was green. But LAPD, their difficult task right now, keeping the public safe, getting this car to stop, and we'll take a look and see if we can see somebody in that passenger side. But that doesn't mean that there isn't somebody in the back. But at any rate, keeping an eye on him. But again, we got the farther we go north, it's going to be more difficult because of those buildings.
Right, and
Fog.
all the cloud cover there, Stu. Right now,
Boulevard.
it's Sandra.
They're
and
spraying the
Ross
air with.
at this hour, watching this pursuit with you. Thankfully, he stopped right there for
That's another
oncoming
story.
traffic. But you never know what this driver's going to do. Looking kind of erratic at times, and I'm surprised also there's not a lot of pedestrians, because in that area sometimes you do see some pedestrian traffic, but thankfully nobody is in harm's way in terms of pedestrians on the street, at least at this point.
You know, it's been light as far as pedestrian traffic. Thank
Pedestrians
goodness for
aren't
that.
out
And
this
of course,
early.
welcome Sandra and
Yeah, I
Araxia.
got you.
This chase is very erratic.
And look at that
out here.
smog, bro. That ain't just
they're the
clouds,
only ones
bro.
on
That
it.
ain't.
It has made its way into the West Hollywood area. It's made its way into Beverly Hills. But
Thing is getting
when it
people
is a
sick.
pursuit, you know what? They don't have to ask permission to come into their area, meaning the West Hollywood jurisdiction or Beverly Hills. They are in pursuit. LAPD doing a stellar job down there. They've got officers on the ground, and of course they've got their amazing helicopter crews out there and keeping an eye on it and making all those calls. As far as that driver goes, taking a lot of chances down there. You just saw another one. It gets very close to a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
he's
these
in the
vehicles.
middle of Hollywood
But
right
again,
now.
now we're back onto a very busy street, but it did start in the Hollywood area, and it stayed on these busy streets out here. Sunset Boulevard was his street of choice for quite some time as we were making our way over here, but when he started getting into the Beverly Hills area, made some turns, got to the south. Now we're back up on Hollywood Boulevard. So
No
definitely
LAPD
kind
in
of
sight.
seems
They
to
fell
know
back
this
completely.
portion of the area, and we're going to wait till he pops out behind that tree. There he is. I always worry when we don't see that car. LAPD, though, they're keeping an eye on him from the air. Looks like they're backing off on the ground, hopefully. The idea
That's all they
is
do.
when they do that, the driver of the vehicle won't feel that pressure of being chased, doing those air quotes, because basically he's the one running. But that's the idea, is they want him to slow down a little bit. And
Their
maybe
idea
start
sucks.
looking at the traffic. Their concern
It does.
clearly is getting that person into custody. But also, the number one deal is going to be public safety.
Yeah, of course. It's always dicey and tricky, and that is what
How
they
come the
take into
CHP don't
consideration
care?
when they do back off to give that
Nowhere else in
driver a
America
sense
do
of,
they care.
somewhat freedom, quote
Just
unquote,
saying.
so that they don't do anything erratic. But it
Oh,
is
there they
getting
are,
busy down
finally.
there, and for many
Hollywood
people,
Bowl.
it is back to work, back to school.
Because he could just
so,
pop out
there's
and,
going to
you
be
know,
a bit of
do
congestion
whatever
down
he
there.
wants. He's white.
Definitely
white
a lot
hand.
of congestion. The traffic has been very, very tough, and this is the first time we're really getting a good, clean look into that driver's window, the windshield right there. Doesn't look like there's anybody in the front seat. Doesn't mean there isn't anybody in the back, but for the most part, I would venture to say it's just going to be that driver. For the most part, though, a lot of erratic turns, a lot of lucky moves out there. But, you know, you say the word luck, everybody always says your luck's going to run out at some point. Hopefully this guy's doesn't run out, and only because we don't want to see anybody get hurt. We don't want to see any bent metal. That is,
Oh,
look at this.
busting
Look at
one.
that.
Oh,
A little
right
bit of
there.
spike strip action.
Said no to your spike strip.
Yeah.
Nah, not today.
It, but hey, he saw that coming, sadly.
Come on. And another thing, bro. Since when did they just make it so, like, telegraphed? Oh, look. Here's a spike strip. Come on. Come on. What? Like, you gotta be, like, just throw... You gotta do that, like, behind something. You gotta hide somewhere when they least expect it. Like, what the hell's going on with the LAPD, bro?
All the units that are involved,
Do everything
they all
so,
have to kind
like,
of make those
amateur,
U-turns
bro,
and kind
like-
of gather back up. That helicopter, though, not ours, sadly to say, but the LAPD's, which is probably a better deal. They can talk to those guys on the ground directly.
Compared to everyone
They
else
are
in the
keeping an eye
nation,
on
bro.
it. They're
It's
making
ridiculous.
The calls. They're going to get those units back into that pursuit. Right now, though, getting underneath the
Even the
10 freeway.
CHP and the
Oh,
county
what are we
sheriffs
doing?
do it better.
That's
Come
not
on, bro.
him. Shucks. I gotta find this.
That
guy.
is
We'll
him.
Figure this out right now.
Did he just lose
And
him?
it's hard
He's
to
on the
watch.
101.
Yeah, it's hard to watch all of
That
these
was him. What is he
units
talking
really
about?
surrounding that vehicle.
Hold on, bro. What the hell is he talking about?
Sadly to say,
There
but
he
the
is.
LAPD's, which is probably a better deal. They can talk to those guys on the ground directly. They are keeping an eye on it. They're making the calls. They're going to get those.
He went
units
under
back
here,
into
and this is
that
when he
pursuit.
lost him,
Right
right?
now, though, getting underneath the 10 freeway. Oh no!
That is him, bro. That is definitely.
not him.
How's that not him? That's him.
I gotta find this guy. We'll figure.
That's
this out right
him.
now.
And it's hard
He's
to
on the
watch.
101.
Incompetence,
Yeah,
bro.
It's hard to watch all of
The
these
cops know that's
units
him, though.
really surrounding that vehicle, had the spike strip out.
This is him right
Obviously,
here.
The driver saw it and made that U-turn as we witnessed, but then
What are they doing? That's not.
looking at
That's
these
him right
units, being
here.
helpless, not
He's in the
hitting the guy
carpool.
because obviously they're following.
He's right
protocol,
here.
and they have
Right
a
next
lot
to the
of
white
different rules
car.
They have to follow in terms of when
He's
they
right
can
there.
hit a vehicle
Idiot,
like
bro.
that
You
or
forgot
when
it's
they
a
have to
black
kind of
Kia?
let it go by. But there were so many units right there. It's almost like, oh, you had him, and then
He's not.
he's gone again.
He's not gone. He's right there. You're going too far.
All right, if we have Stu.
Now, I don't know if it's just the news that doesn't realize that that's him because they're incompetent and the police still have the eye on him, because obviously he just slowed down into traffic and it's the same car. Like, you forgot it's the black Kia? Really? Cops probably, they have their own helicopter. They probably still have it. And look at their speedometer, 156. Come on, Fox. Come on.
We're looking, yeah, at the 101, right?
Barham. So he's got to be somewhere right in here.
I feel like, did he come out of the overpass there?
He made his way onto the 101.
You can't come out right there.
He made his way onto the 101, and apparently he's on Barham.
He's not on
I've got a couple
Barham.
of radios going right now. We're going to try to find him right now.
You can't come out right there.
Yeah, as you continue to look and listen for
This is the next exit, Universal Studios.
Providing us from Skyfox.
That's not him,
traffic
you
is a
idiots.
little lighter, which is great because
He started
we don't wanna
going
see a lot
really
of
slow with
innocent
traffic.
Drivers out there being impacted
into
by
the
all
screen.
of this, but
They really lost him.
lighter traffic. That means it's easy.
I don't
to
know
get
if the
away
cops did, though.
And kind of weave through all of that and free, wide open lanes for a suspect like this to kind of make a getaway.
He
right
couldn't
there
have
as
got
we
off
search
on there.
for the vehicle still, that black stolen Kia that we've been over, which started in the Hollywood area.
Now who
then
knows
went
where
to
he's
West
at.
Hollywood. You saw a lot of police units try to throw out that spike
Where's
strip
the police
and surround
at?
the vehicle, but then now the vehicle, the driver getting away here on the 101.
Another thing, LAPD, you backed off. You backed off. The incompetence from the airships, that, as you call them. They couldn't keep up because he started going slow with traffic. But if you were on his tail, you're on his tail. When is this gonna stop? When are you guys gonna stop doing that? You're the only law enforcement in the whole nation that does that. And this, now everyone knows, hey, you can get away from the LAPD. It's highly possible. In broad daylight.
Try to look for that driver that's
What
in
do you
pursuit.
what is
Well, and the car is black, so it doesn't really help. It blends
All
in
right.
with pretty much
Let's see what the
everything
comments
else.
are
I'm
saying.
actually quite
What a joke. You lost him, no ending, no you missed a spike strip, you missed the pedestrian sign when you were said there are none. Still feeling the holiday, wake up. They're really going at the newscasters. Yeah. When it comes to Kias, one might as well leave the key in the car. They're easy to steal. I sold mine for that reason. Yeah, I mean, I hear that a lot. That's the most easy to steal car. What is this backed off crap? That's what I'm saying. Watch any other state or city around the country how cops never back down. They're not pussies about pinning any speed. The LAPD is ridiculous. Like. It's not LAPD, it's the Democrat politicians. No, stop with that. Because the rest of California doesn't do that. And who cares about a pit? Just don't back off. Stu, just shut up already. The LAPD is ridiculous. The only city that backs off. Everyone's saying what I'm saying. Sorry, LAPD, but you're a clown show. Yeah, bro. Can these idiotic, uninformed, unintelligent news people please just shut up? The commentary is incorrect and inaccurate. That's what I'm saying. I give the proper commentary. But anyway, guys, I guess he got away. Maybe he didn't. Maybe the police helicopter wasn't this incompetent. Who knows? I don't know, but I'll keep you guys updated if I know anything. I haven't seen anything. I think he got away. He just blended in with traffic and they backed off and it's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, please like and subscribe. I'll be back with another couple videos this whole week. Just gonna keep coming out with videos more often now. And yeah, man, keep it locked. I'm out.